and welcome back to another video here on the Dave Goodger FM channel. It's time for another Trophy Hunter video as we go into the new year with Port Vale attempting to win every domestic trophy in the English game. So Papa John's, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, League 2, League 1, Championship and Premier League. We're season 1, so we are obviously still focusing on League 2 and Papa John's, not expecting anything else. And so we'll see how we've been getting on. As we can tell here, this is we're at the end of January now. We've gone through the new year, we've gone through the transfer window, and we are played 29 games. We are sitting 6 points clear at the top of the league. It's a great position to be in, obviously. We had been on an absolutely fantastic run all the way from since the last time we played Carlisle. Something like 25 games unbeaten in the league. That run has come to an end in this month. Such a disappointing way as well. Not been the best of months for us, but we've managed to keep that 6 point lead at the top. Speaking of the games then, let's crack into these and go through the games that we have played. So our new year started away to Harrogate, and the first warning bells started ringing with this game. First half of this game, we struggled. We didn't really do anything at all. Just before half time, Harrogate took the lead, an absolute belter from the corner of the box. 7 minutes into the second half, Ricky J. Jones pulling the ball back, and in the chaos ensuing, Garrity knocked one in. Couldn't get the winner. We had more chances. Possession was 50-50. Not a good performance though. All over the park there were issues and people not playing well. After that, even in that game though, we lost Nathan Thomas, our first reserve left winger. We lost him. He's out for 2 to 3 months at the time of injury. After that, it was the FA Cup third round. We were away to Preston North End. Preston were bottom of League 1. We are top of League 2. And while this was a very even game, both in chances and possession, Ricky J. Jones, just on the stroke of half time, gave us the lead. And then, with just under half an hour to play, a lovely threaded through ball for Ricky J to run onto again and knock another one in, knocking out higher league opposition. Admittedly, there's only one place in the grand scheme of things between us, but they had 17 shots, 7 on target. We had 18 and 10 on target. We put ours away. Ricky J really was the difference between these here. Another one where we've got swathes of people not playing well though. Attacking midfielder, centre mid, one of the centre halves and the right back not playing well there at all. But those that did play well played very, very well and put us into the hat for the fourth round. Fourth round draw has been done, and it's a massive, massive game for Port Vale. We are at home to Stoke. It's the Pottery clash. It's the Stoke-on-Trent clash. A local derby as fierce as any other. This is going to be a good one when we get to it. After Preston, we were back in action in the Papa John's. It was a Northern Section third round knockout. And obviously it was Everton under 23s. And it didn't start well at all. 6th minute, McAllister feeding one over for Whittaker to poke in. Half hour though, Pet with the cross and Elise at the back end, but then it was penalties. Everton scored their first. We got one straight back. Davis slotted his, but then Pet misses his. Sims knocked his in. Ricky J. Jones, lethal as ever. Whittaker sends the keeper the wrong way. And that was all it took. We were knocked out of the Papa John's in the third knockout round. We had a good run. The board only expected us to be competitive with it. It's always going to be the League 1 side or one of the under 23s that win this tournament. So to do as well as we did, I'm happy that we've done the best we can. And yeah, yes, disappointed we maybe could have made a run at the top at the trophy, but it wasn't one I was expecting this season. After that, disappointment and our first defeat in a long time. We've got to go. I mean, this is January. We've got to go all the way back to 22nd of September for our last defeat. We were back in league action. We were home to Swindon. Now this is another one where alarm bells have started to ring a little bit here. 20th minute, Nathan Smith knocking a header at the back post. Before half time though, Swindon were back level. Lovely bending ball in there for Mitchell Lawson to nod one back. Dan Jones, one of his long throws, and Johan Zuma at the back post nodding it in. And then deep into the second half, Nathan Smith coming on as a sub knocks it in for a 3-1 win. That doesn't tell the whole story there. Swindon had more possession, they had more chances. We had 9 to their 12. We had more on target. Ours were of a better quality, but the less possession and conceding more chances really is something that, in hindsight, and with the games that have gone previously, is something that's should have been a little bit more concerning. But we got the point, we got the win, we carried on. After that, it was away to Leyton Orient. Leyton Orient were not doing well. I believe they were 12th in the league at the time. They came and they absolutely they did what we did to Swindon. They had less chances, they had less possession, but they had 3 shots on target and scored with 2. We just couldn't get the ball in the net. 29th minute, Smythe gets 1, and then deep into the start of the second half, Grant with an absolute peach from the corner edge of the area. And that was all it was. We had a goal ruled off in the 75th minute, but Ricky J. Jones was a mile off. Not a man, with the exception of Smith, could get any kind of hold their head up with any kind of honesty there and say they played well. 7 was the highest. Wilson, Pett on 6.4. They're really disappointed with that. So that was our first defeat, our first league defeat since September, and one that really did it brought home that maybe we're not going to absolutely just walk this. After that, the last game of the month was Scunthorpe. We were at home, and this one I honestly thought we were going to go back-to-back defeats with this. In the 8th minute, Perry from a free kick routine. Then on the 40th minute, Kenyon makes it 2-0 to Scunthorpe. We're at home, we're dominating, we've got more chances. Start of the second half, I've given them a rocket. Pett fires it over. Ricky J. Jones, a yard out, not going to miss that. Makes it 2-1. But then, barely a minute later, Scunthorpe make it 3-1. 54th minute, Harriet with a penalty, and then in the 69th minute, Condon with a free kick. We absolutely battered the door down on them. We just couldn't get the ball in the net. They had 5 shots on target, scored with 3 of them. We had 23 chances, 14 on target. We just couldn't get the ball in the net. It's one of those games where we look as if we got lucky. We were 3-1 down at one point and dragged it back, but we should have been out of sight. The amount of chances and our XG on it, the amount of possession we had, it just wasn't to be. You could tell where the issues were here. Gibbons 6.1, 2 of their goals came from his errors during the play. But that's where it was. That's where we stand. We are still, like I said, it's not as bad as it sounds. We are still 6 points clear at the top of the table. So it's not the end of the world yet. We are still dominant in the league. We've reached the end of January. The transfer window's been and gone. I've not been able to get in any more reinforcements. We've got 0 money and 0 wage budget. We're spent we're done. We have lost Finley Burns, who's a Man City loanee. He was out for a long-term injury, so they've recalled him. So yeah, but it is what it is. We've lost in the league. We've had a poor month really, but we go on again. We've got Stoke in the FA Cup 4th round, so that should be a nice money spinner for the club if nothing else. And we'll move on and build again. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click the list of notifications button so you know when the next video drops. We have got 2 saves coming up on the channel now. We've got this one, the UK Trophy Hunter, and we've also got Life After Ronaldo, where I try and keep going with Juve after Ronaldo and his pension book have cleared off back to Manchester. The next video for that one's coming up in just a couple of days, so keep your eye out for that. Also, I'm over on Twitch, on Dave Goodger FM on Twitch, where we've got a South American journeyman save going on. We are currently in Uruguay. We're in season 4 of the save in total. That's going quite well, so yeah, come on over and hit me up on there, have a follow, and have a good old chat as we're playing around. Football, sports, drinking, food, you name it, I can talk about it. Like I said, thanks for watching guys. I shall see you on the next video. See you again.